A warm welcome to you all to this great and beautiful day in which God has made to bring the two of you into union with Him. What a mystery that we are about to celebrate. What is a call on your life, Camille and Zach? I believe, and it's too late to make you a priest and a religious, so it's the call to marriage, which is actually such a high, dignified call of which you have seen the fruits of your own family and your parents and grandparents, people who have supported you all along this way. That is a dignified call, and you should not be afraid to answer that call. And that call is every single day. You have to decide that I am going to do something to be an instrument of God's choice for the good, for the person that I am wedded to.
Hello everyone. I'm happy to see that no detours or traffic could keep you from being here to celebrate Camille and Zach's special day. My name is Livia. I'm Camille's co-maid of honor alongside the lovely Paulina. And I have known Camille for nearly 20 years, since we met in Mrs. Albert's second grade class at St. John Vianney. So it goes without saying that we've been through some of our most cringeworthy phases together, like majorly fangirling over One Direction, on top of the countless happy memories, like playing lunchtime soccer games that had no out of bounds, and working on logic puzzles together to win first place in the academic decathlon. Through all these years and miles of separation, Camille has remained one of my closest friends and one of my favorite people on this earth. As I'm sure any of you who has spent more than 10 minutes with Camille knows, she is genuinely kind, incredibly smart and humble, and has a wonderful sense of humor. You might also know that she has very high standards for herself. So when I found out that she was dating a boy from GW, I knew he had to be something special. It came as no surprise that Zach is a genuine and caring man who saw all those qualities in Camille and more. And it is no surprise that they were destined to be here today. Since Zach made his move to California, I have been lucky enough to watch the two of them grow together and support each other through exciting new beginnings and heavy hardships. It's difficult to put into words the depth of their relationship, but it can easily be felt and is often shared with all those around them. I'm overjoyed that they have found such amazing partners in each other, and I'm honored to stand by their side today as they vowed to spend their lives together. Zach and Camille, I hope you carry the pure joy and love surrounding you tonight into the beginning of the rest of your lives together. With this community behind you, your faith guiding you, and your best friend next to you, the possibilities of your life together are endless. I love you both so much, and I'm blessed to have you both as my dear friends.
known Zach for around 7 years at this point. I think around 3 of those we've actually been roommates, which is pretty fortunate. First time around was at GW, where I really got to experience Zach's ingenuity, but also his just true friendship that comes from him. You know, Zach, he's always been a great yes man. He's always down to do the fun new thing, fun new project that we really don't know how it's going to turn out, but we're still going to do it. And one year at GW, we started brewing kombucha, senior year. And if any of y'all know what a SCOBY is, that's not a pretty thing to put in a dorm kitchen. It's pretty terrifying, honestly, but we want to try it regardless. And so we made a pineapple kombucha. I don't know if you remember this, Zach, but we made a pineapple kombucha. And we left it on the counter maybe a little bit too long, you know, over a week. And when we got the nerve to open it, it exploded all over the kitchen. I mean, legitimately all over the kitchen. And I think we were finding bits and pieces, you know, a week later. That was a good lesson in carbonation for us. But funnily enough, you know, we actually got to live together again in California. And this time we grew up a little bit. You know, we had some more adult hobbies, talking ball, gardening. If any of y'all seen the garden, it's real nice. Building shelves for a kitchen, that was a big deal at first. And, you know, it's just the usual guy stuff. But while in California, I also got to really see Zach and Camille's relationship grow from college sweethearts to real world partners. From taking in a stray dog and becoming incredible dog parents to making some pretty critical decisions when renovating an entire backyard. They are each other's biggest cheerleaders. They celebrate each other's wins like grad school, promotions, acing a new recipe, but also lean on each other when times get tough. Watching their relationship evolve and seeing them emulate true friendship, partnership, and love all these years has been so much fun to watch as a friend. They challenge each other, they support each other, and most of all, they laugh together. They complement another in a way that makes you really believe in the beauty of a partnership. A great marriage isn't something that just happens, it's something that must be created. And y'all have done that.
You are here, and we're all here because we believe that it's not only our response to this call, that as a Christian, of which you are very faithful, you believe that Christ is living in you. And Christ is trying to love the other in and through you as much as you allow. And so why not allow him to love in the greatest way? Why not open up your heart and try to change your life and do everything so that your entire life is geared toward the good of the other? And that is a sacrament, because you cannot do that alone. That is why we are here, because all of the witnesses of the saints, and ultimately powered by the power of the Holy Spirit, which is going to change that bread into the body and that wine into the blood of Christ, can change your will into the will of God. That's amazing. And that is a great mystery. The strong decision that you make in the Lord for each other will change the course of history for your children and your grandchildren, the world, for these people. And that, it may be a little daunting, but we're not asking you to make a decision tomorrow. We're just asking you to make a decision today. And so, but make a strong decision. And the strongest decision that you can possibly make is in Jesus, because that's a strong decision. this banquet on eternity, rooting for you to make a strong decision. Make a strong decision in Jesus every day. And when you do, you will change the course of your history, your spouse's history, your children's history, and world history. God bless you both as you embark on this beautiful mystery that ends, begins, and is all along the way in God. Zach and Camille, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage?
Yes, we have.
I, Zach, take you, Camille, to be my wife.
I, Camille, take you, Zach, to be my husband.
I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad,
In sickness and in health, I will love you and honor you all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
Brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor and privilege to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Zachary and Camille Williams. You can kiss the bride.
Zach and Camille, it seems to be a tradition that when a couple gets married, everyone, married or not, wants to offer you advice on how to have a great marriage. I'm not going to really give you advice. However, I'm going to remind you that through all the good and the bad and happy and sad times, you are a team and need to be there for each other. If you do that, you guys will get through anything that comes your way. Mom and I are looking forward to watching you start your family. And even though she's gone, we will be there to support you in any way we can. We wish all the best to you guys. Congratulations. So everyone, please join me in raising a glass in a toast to Zach and Camille. To Zach and Camille, cheers. Cheers.
Thank you all for coming today and celebrating with us the love between Zach and Camille. For those of you who may not know me yet, my name is Paulina, and I'm Camille's godsister and childhood friend. We have known each other for virtually all of our lives, thanks to our wonderful parents, Ciocia Tereska, Wujek Marek, and my parents, Peter and Ursula. We've grown up side by side together, from learning to crawl, to learning to ride bikes, to road trips, to learning to navigate early adulthood. The list goes on and on. Camille, in these moments, I am always in awe of your grace, your determination, diligence, generosity, and selfless love. Your good nature radiates to all those around and inspires us all to be better, more virtuous people. Zach, it's been a pleasure to have been getting to know you over the last several years. Your caring and benevolent spirit have been an absolute cherished addition in Camille's life. The first thing that comes to mind when I think of Camille and Zach is team. They are the true poster child of a great team. Even as such a young couple, they hold the wisdom and patience that many people strive their whole lives to achieve. Their ability to work as a team unit is inspirational and a beautiful example for us to follow. Camille and Zach, I wish you a life of happiness, adventure, endless laughter, and a love for each other all the days of your lives. With each season of life and thereafter, I wish you both comfort in each other and a love that grows stronger with each ember and experience.
This is an incredibly happy day for us, and I hope that you have all been enjoying yourselves, because we certainly have. And what has flourished between Camille and Zach is exactly what any parent would want to see. Both of them growing together as a couple, completely supportive of each other's goals and ambitions, and even their faith. And as I've gotten older, I've come to believe more and more that everything happens for a reason. Every one of us has had those experiences in life that made us question or wonder, what the hell just happened? Even if you've had a perfect plan, it didn't go according to your plan. But in this case, what can I say? There's a reason Camille attended GW. There's a reason she chose the major she did. There's a reason she met Zach, and I think the same can be also said for Zach. And here we are, a culmination of all the reasons that brought Zach and Camille together. Challenging life, all of life's challenges along the way, which in turn strengthened their faith, love, trust, and integrity in each other. And now, I can happily say and make a toast to the new bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Zach and Camille Williams. Congratulations to you both. This is a wonderful new beginning to your new adventure together. Na zdrowie!
On the plate, you actually see technically four things. You see bread, salt, water, and vodka. The bread is here to signify that that these two will never be hungry, right? Bread is something that is always on the table in a Polish family, and it's spread throughout the entire family. And so they're going to take a bite of this bread to signify that they're always going to be together, they're going to have each other, and that it's going to last. The salt, on the other hand, really reminds the couple that, you know, times get difficult, right? It's not an easy road, but it's a beautiful road, and salt is here for preservation. And so we're here to really symbolize their preservation in their marriage. And then the fun part of this is the water and the vodka. So there is a fun little tidbit about this, but they don't know which one is vodka, which one is water, all right? The person that chooses the water will be in the kitchen for most of their marriage, but the person that chooses the vodka will have the finances. And so they'll have to blindly choose, and we'll see what happens, but I'm excited for it. But let's first start with taking some of the bread, and you sprinkle salt on this bread. And so after they get that dry bread down, we'll get the rest of the celebration. So traditionally, the bride gets to choose which shot is taken. All right, we have a decision. All right, everyone know the Polish na zdrowie? Yeah? All right, 3, 2, 1. Na zdrowie.
Camille and I, and just say thank you from the bottom of our hearts to everyone that's in this room. You've all played some big or small event in our lives, and we cannot thank you enough for being here this day to celebrate with us. You've all come from near and far, East Coast, West Coast, New York, DC, college, St. John Vianney, all of our different walks of life you've come here tonight. So I want to just say thank you so much for being here. It has been a crazy couple of weeks, as many of you know, with Camille and I, family, and it's been God's gift for us to allow it to be here tonight. So just continue to thank him and thank Camille for being by my side through all of it. I think we've grown a lot in these 8.5 years together, as many of in this room can attest. It's been a long journey to get here, and I'm just excited to begin the next chapter of our lives together. So once again, thank you all for being here tonight. We've got about 2 more hours left to party. So we're not quite ready to do that. I'll hand it over to Camille, but we're almost there, ready to continue to party. So
Thank you. I just want to echo Zach's words. Thank you all for making the effort to be here with us to celebrate this special day. It's truly a blessing to look around this room and see all of the faces of all of our walks of life here. I don't know the next time we'll have all these amazing people in one room together, but right now I'm just full of joy and full of love, and thank you so much to everyone for making the effort to being here. Thank you. And Many of you are used to the tradition at weddings where the bride throws the bouquet and the single ladies get to catch it and see who's the next bride to be. Unfortunately, single ladies, I'm not going to be doing that tonight, but I have 2 bouquets here that I would like to dedicate to 2 very special women. The first bouquet, my bridal bouquet, I'd like to dedicate to my mom, the strongest person on this planet that's been through so much. We didn't even know if she was going to be here today, and through God's grace and God's blessings, she's here sitting right in front of me. So, Mom, this is for you, for all that you do. And this second bouquet is for a very amazing woman who's watching down on us right now in heaven, who I know is smiling down with the greatest, biggest smile on her face. She was so involved in our wedding planning process, always by our side asking how she could lend a helping hand. I know she's up there. I know she's here with us. And I'm going to dedicate this bouquet to Mrs. Andrea Williams. And I'm going to pass it over to Megan, her beautiful daughter.